A brand new shirt. Be looking nice. Anyways, hey, what's up guys, Big Daddy D here. Today we'll be talking about people getting triggered, and this is a quick story on a stoner. They got triggered, and here's what happened. So before we continue, I want to make one simple thing clear. Everybody that follows me on Instagram and longtime people that follow me know that I don't mind making fun of anybody, and absolutely everybody is up for me for the taking. I'm like a shark, and every single ethnicity, any single group of people, they're my prey. I don't mind making fun of absolutely anybody and everybody on earth. I think everybody should have the right of getting made fun of and making fun of other people. I think they're just excluding certain amounts of people because they might get triggered, because you know why? Because doing so would be idiotic. It's pretty fucking moronic, and just shows that either you, number one, you think those people are fucking pussies that can't take a joke, or number two, those people are very sensitive and they deserve to get thicker skin. That is just the way that I see it. I think that you should make fun of everybody, and if you can't hold it, then well, that's too sad. That's just the way that I grew up with, and that's how it is, and that's my worldview, and I think it's the correct worldview. I don't care if you tell me that, oh, you gotta be more, you gotta take, what about other people's feelings? Yeah, I do get that, but I'm pointing at the fact of just making fun of anybody. Absolutely anybody should be up for the taking. And for example, me, I shouldn't be just excluded from being made fun of because either A, I'm chubby, number two, I'm a minority, or number three, because I might be mentally disabled. That's just the way that I see it. You shouldn't just be holding back. You should instead just double down. If you want to make fun of somebody, go ahead and do it. Everybody's up for the taking. Because I think that it's pretty moronic that some people can make fun of other people and that people can just respond back. I think that's just moronic, and that's something that I hate. So I just use my account to spread that way through memes. If you get offended, either I get a DM or you upload a comment. We go into the DMs, and most times than not, most likely than not, that individual will realize, oh shit, I kind of fucked up, and they delete their comment. It's happened a couple of times, and I really find it funny when that happens. For example, one day I was on Instagram and I made a meme about Joe Biden. A guy said that Joe Biden is our new president and that I shouldn't be making jokes about him. And we got into a debate on Instagram DMs, and he realized that, hey, my bad. I understand your point. I might not agree with it, but sure. And he deleted his comment afterward. That is something that I appreciate, that people can understand their wrongs. And I myself, it has happened to me a couple of times. But today is not one of those times. In fact, it didn't reach anywhere. In fact, it just made me solidify my way of thinking. So I uploaded this 4-second meme, just 4-second TikTok video. A 4-second TikTok video of a guy saying that you can smoke without uploading it online. I wasn't tagging anybody, nobody was tagged. Not only that, the caption was just saying, I think it was a smoking do be quirky, which is just a dumb caption, which is what I usually like to do. Or just, you know, just a dumb caption in general, not attacking anybody, not naming anybody names. It was just a dumbass caption that I decided to add. The fact that an individual got triggered by that is something that I'm still trying to work around, because I really can't fathom how would you get triggered over smoking do be quirky, 4 words, dude. I just don't get that. I don't get it. How would you get triggered over something so insignificant in your life? Now here's what I do when I see something that I don't like online. Maybe it's a political ad of somebody that I don't like. Maybe it's just an ad of a food place that I don't like. For example, let's just say Grubhub, and well, you know what I do? I ignore it and move on with my day. What normal people usually do. But people that either have a low self-esteem, or are just fucking bored out of their minds, or are just pretty much pathetic individuals, they decide to just spend their great time just responding to just that thing that they felt triggered about. You know, the only time that I've ever felt this triggered was in 2015. That was 5 years ago. I was fucking 12 when I got so triggered, I went on a rampage on the comment section. I think it was about a Reese's or some shit, because I don't like Reese's. I don't know why. But I remember when that happened. It was pretty funny looking back at it a couple years later. But you know what? An individual who's, by the way, 21 years old, you know, 4 years older than me, and has the maturity of a 12-year-old me, here's what happened. Afterwards, an individual, I don't know his name, we're gonna call him James. We're gonna call this guy James. So what happened with James was that he commented saying that I shouldn't be attacking people and that I should hold the criticism or some shit like that. You know what? I'm gonna look for it real quick so I can read it, you know, from what he said. So here's what he said, and I'm gonna read it in Spanish and then translate it. He said, para mierdas de post tuyo va a decir que alguien no puede fumar y subirlo. Si tú sabes las mierdas que quieres, que todos hagan lo que les nazca. That literally makes no sense, even in Spanish and in English when you put it. You do upload the shit that you want, so let others do whatever they want. Which is what it's supposed to say, but he said nazca, which means born. So whatever they're born, it's the closest that I could translate it, which sounds fucking stupid. And I responded, nobody said you couldn't do that, you moronic imbecile. He said, oh, what a shit piece of shit response. And this post you keep just basically just me bitching about it, which I never did to begin with. He's just assuming. In fact, I do like weed. I don't mind stoners. In fact, I believe that marijuana should be legal. So I don't get where the stoner hate comes from. I don't fucking get this. Like from a single post he got that I hate stoners or some shit. It's literally just a joke. Nowhere does it say that you shouldn't smoke. Like at all. Nowhere. So I don't get this. And then I said, yeah, y tanto te afecta, es solo una observación, nadie te está criticando a ti específicamente para que te piques tanto. Which I said that, so, and this post is not specifically towards you, it's just an observation, so you shouldn't be getting offended by this. If he got so offended of me criticizing the fact that people smoke and upload, which I never did by the way, it was just an observation of the post that I thought was funny, because it happens a lot, then this dude got so triggered he uploaded from 10 to 20 comments. Well, what the fuck? It is so confusing as to why he just went on a rampage on a post that literally wasn't attacking him, probably somebody that he knows, which by the way, wouldn't you just ignore it? Or just not give attention to the individual who uploaded that? I don't know why, but he used to follow me. I have a screenshot right here. And he said that he was following me for some reason. So why are you even following me to begin with? I don't get this type of mentality. Is it you were waiting for me to upload something you didn't agree with so you could just use me as your punching bag? Fun fact, it didn't fucking work because I clapped back really fucking hard and you stopped responding to the comments after, you know, my followers started, you know, making fun of you. So I just don't get it. Where did this come from? So I made it an Instagram story post and I uploaded it, tagging him, pretty much calling him a crying clown, a little crying clown, because that's what he was doing. He was just making himself look like a clown and crying like a little bitch boy, like a little puss boy. And I just, you know, because once you upload a story and you tag somebody, they receive it as a message. And he responded and we just went through this 30-minute back and forth of me telling him it's just a joke, you shouldn't be getting pressed, it's not towards you, I'm gonna keep making this type of shit because I find it funny. You getting pressed is pretty funny. Move on. And he was just like,
oh no, you have to take the criticism that I'm throwing you?
You know, and I don't get it. People use the word criticism, but I was calling me a hater.
You're a hater? You're criticizing? You should be able to take it, bro.
And I'm able to take it. That's why my content is not as shitty as it was on 2019. That's why the memes that I upload aren't shitty fucking 2011 memes, because I took the criticism in. I took the criticism and I applied it. Whether it was negative, hateful, or positive, all of them, I took them in and applied them. So your point that I can't take criticism is kind of dumb when you could literally go through my Instagram history and just realize that, you know what, I know that this guy is too lazy, James. I know that you're too lazy to just go around an Instagram account for like 5 minutes, let's just say 2 minutes, and realize the quality of memes that I uploaded. And you would have realized that not all of them are garbage and not all of them are as bad as each other. Maybe you could have found a meme that you found funny. Who knows? When it comes to this, I really just don't get it. I told him that if he just looked at my account for like 3 seconds, he would have realized that, hey, what I'm doing, it's just jokes. You shouldn't be getting pressed. And he said for some reason, I wasn't pressed before, but I am now. Then why are you even mentioning that? You're fucking pressed now. What does it matter? You weren't pressed like 20 minutes ago. Because you were clearly fucking pressed anyways. I'm not a fucking idiot. The worst part is that he's 21 years old. He's a grown adult. He probably has a job. I don't know. And I'm just 17, living the life until I hit my 18 years and I have to start working, even though I'm planning to do that earlier. But where I'm 17, I don't have that much of a care of the world. This guy is 21, probably has a job, a girlfriend that he has to, you know, be with and spend money with, you know, to get her out to eat and whatever. He's wasting his time with me for some reason. If you're not so pressed, why waste your time with me? I don't get this. You know why I know you were pressed from the beginning? You were giving an emotional response. Every time you give an emotional response online, it is very clear that you are either pressed, triggered, or you just flat out don't get the point. What do I mean by not getting the point? Not understanding that the fucking post is a joke. So I really just don't get this individual. At 21 years old, he's acting like I would have acted at the age of 12. And being 21 and getting offended by TikToks, I think it's a whole new low for this generation. I just don't get it. I just don't. I just fucking don't. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What is the theme of the day? You shouldn't get triggered over bullshit you see online, and you should instead move on with your day because it doesn't affect you. You'll probably forget about it in 24 hours, and nobody wants to see you crying like a little bitch because of something that offended you. So with that said, bye.